fancy ship. There's something you needed then? Did you know the whole Crimson Fleet started out as some convict? Always willing to help.
Appointments to be made, but plenty on offer. Saw someone wearing one of those neural amp things the other day. Can't believe anyone would pay Ryujin Industries a small fortune to let them play around in their gray matter.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through. Need some work done? You the courier? I've been expecting. Star Parcel has your payment right here. I'm sure you can find something.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
How can I be of service, Captain?
afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any... So let me get this straight. What are you, some sort of priest or... But I got a heap load of problems. I don't know what game you're playing. Used to be 4 families that list helped. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me, Spacers started raiding and it's been getting worse. Unless you're willing to... If you're trying to convince me that my fellow man is a bitter disappointment, believe me, I'm way ahead of you. No arguments here. The Spacers have taken out the family's list satellites, so we can't even... You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel. It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment.
Engage and blow them to shit.
Grav drives down.
Communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? I figured you might. Not gonna lie, there'll be more of them ahead. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. Once... Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When? Please. We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better.
You there? You got the satellites back up? I had help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet. All the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. I haven't exactly talked to her yet. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. Not sure I have either. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it. See you soon. All right. Connection closed. Panda's good people. I'm glad he's willing to meet. Time to get to fixing the other satellites.
Toast.
This is gonna be good.
No shit.
Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no rules. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine. Panda's already signed on, so meet you at the rendezvous.
What about when?
We can talk about it there.
Fine. Remember, my ship.
And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be a further thing work ahead.
I got my eyes on you. Well, my scanners.
Docking in 3.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the spacers got the wings. No contact.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. And they died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. Here. But I expect we're not military folk. I'll pay you more, much more. You. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women. But the root of the problem is, admitted, my family was here first. And when Liz sent other families here, might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never... But now we need the Lemaire's... Listen, Then Jackie comes lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong, but it's ancient history. I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. We need to cooperate now. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Ben. Lemaire, God help, but if she's a lost cause...
Hello, stranger. Your work? I know it was pain. You here to talk about the defense pack? I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes... It's hard to imagine Jackie and... Not much of a choice. Well, the bandits will join the defense pack. It's not much, but...
We band together. Not only can we deal with the current
Just so you know, associating with... Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good, if we're gonna band together, I have the smart play for my interests is the Lemaire... I may not be some... I'm not afraid. That is a good point. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Alban know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
So is a defense pact? Come on, don't... Wait, she's in? How in the hell? Wait, words can do that? So, the sensors have picked up... We don't have many ships. Or hold them in You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find...
Clamps released, air pressure stable, thrusters are a go. Ready.
Take them apart.
Perhaps not the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that,
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. There's an old derelict star station. Couldn't say it better. There are undoubtedly a lot of spacers there. Both ships and...
We need to excise this cancer.
100% agree. So... this is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. We'll all be waiting for you. Time to die!
Get away from me!
Tagged them. They closed the
Nice! They just lost their brand
Look alive! Spacer's got reinforcements! More contacts jumping in! Go for the kill!
target's ground prime. Get him! Ground prime lost. Oh, there go their shields.
Whoops. The sky's clean. Everyone, start boarding the star station. It's time to reclaim this system for good.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Captain Mark. Hello. I adequately assisted you during combat.
At least we know your ship is still here.
This is gonna be fun. Company, on me!
Always worth checking. I don't know what you might find in their pockets.
This, I make no illusions. Very diplomatic. It's horse. The rest of the families and I, well, I know it's probably a pittance compared to, but, we're just dirt poor. Damn you. I'm not... Yeah, deep breath. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
I must confess, I had occasion to doubt it, but we actually did it.
I can't believe we actually did it.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
worry about, I suppose. I am grateful for our time together, always. Of course you can. This is why I keep you around. Take care, love. Take...
Last time we spoke on the key, I told you there'd be hell to pay. You got me What? You gotta be kidding. You don't even remember? Ha! I'd like to see you try. I almost made it into the Crimson Fleet. You stole everything from me. Kill him! Leave nothing... This is gonna be all clear. To land this ship.
Captain Mark, do you require my assistance? landing site is good to go.
Hey. Hello. Okay, bye.
Let's get out there and do something. Yeah, I do. How did you know?
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Lillian and me, got a little heated. Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything? Just so you know, there's a long, Lillian. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. Back when I was a ranger, I could do the job, sure, that was traveling, exploring. But one day, I tried to convince Lillian. She shot me down. Not for a second. Lillian is where she's meant to be. We were making each other miserable. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. I just know Cora. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. Yeah, they should have a t-shirt. I mean, Lillian loves. Cora's been stood up a time or two. Always for the best reasons, last time I think. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. That's what I think too. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail. I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. The whole Terramorph situation, when I was growing up, everyone, how they could seemingly strike any stuff you've done here. Oh, the Freestar Collective ain't no angels either. Still, yeah, what they did here was beyond the pale. I don't know about these Asylees. That microbe would wipe out the Terramorphs. I mean, the Asylees? It'll take longer. I hope for all our sake you made. I guess you're right. That's a saying, right? The United Colonies. Even if they don't know it. I'm up for a little adventure. Well, mildly interesting at least. Here. Next time.
I feared the Great Serpent himself may have needed to avert his eyes at some of what went on last night.
Yeah?
I must confess, the hum of a grav hive.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
recognize it is still hard to believe.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
Good day, Captain.
power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
Captain, something up? Critter cleanup coming up. You ready to head out right now? Oh, I went ahead and authorized the highest specialist pay grade we've got as soon. So, let's get to the details. Okay, these coordinates should get you to your first target. There. These missions are straightforward. Proceed to the location, kill the critter before it can do any more harm. Just be smart out there. Don't want you getting banged up too bad on your first hunt. Super et ultra, Captain.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off. I want you for a little soiree. A business meeting, of a sort at least. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. That settles it, then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and...
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy. Just let me know. Keeping me waiting. Very well.
Yeah? Need something? Oh, sure. Take a look. New homestead's supposed to be an interesting visit. See how folks survived way back in the 2100s. Don't know why...
Smooth jump. Nice work. Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Hello.
I would move the stars for you. But I hope it does not. Everything in my life, whether I knew it or not. Then I shall be...
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and
Dad,
prepare to be
have you
scanned.
ever tried Aurora?
Well,
And we're done. Enjoy
not
Kazari.
in a long time, sweetheart. Landing
What was it
commenced.
like?
Terrible. It was terrible. You stay with us then. Trust me, it's the worst.
again.
Setting down. Everything in the green.
I have detected hostile life nearby.
Best not to leave anything loose.
Ugh. Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Free Star militia, but... You are a sight for sore eyes. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the... So, and this is important. You see a Marine...
Now that is something I was not expecting to hear.
No arguments here. So first things first. The makeshift infirmary is... They set up on the ground floor. The whole place is on lockdowns. Talk to, Lazama. You are something else. Be safe, be bold. A dead...
Last mistake you'll make. I won't stop! You picked the wrong up! Run! Push forward!
This is it.
What? You think he's a spacer? He's the one that cleared him out. Corporal Lazama. UC Marines, medic. And meet the esteemed doctor. We've lost too many good soldiers, but everyone here is stable and will recover. I'm a battlefield medic, so this, outpost? What the heck are you guys doing here anyway?
Yes. Yes. Astrobiology. We, seek to understand. We're trying to show that science can advance the quality of human life. Not...
Listen, we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres. I'm not sure how long he can keep us.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor.
Take this key and get to Torres. Get to Torres before his men...
scientists here are good people.
Someone's been taking out the spacers.
Every one of them that died is a loss for all of us. I don't believe it. Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got... Holy shit. The two of you did all of that. Huh.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first...
She came in to save us, Sergeant. We were hours from being overrun, and then Myung and her Marines landed. We were desperate, so we just welcomed them. Why the captain came to our aid? She's...
But, Lieutenant, that...
Sergeant, I am ordering it.
We got a security override key. If the Marine... We all work together.
There are soldiers that need us. Are you... Good.
Here's the security key.
Now we're in business. Pay for that. Need to fall back.
Do they have anything of value against Torres?
So glad you militia rats finally showed up. Could have used you before Dalton bought it.
Stand down, Private. What matters is they're here now. And who the hell do we have here? Another scientist?
No. Truthfully, they would still be pinned down if it weren't for them.
Well, I'll be. Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not. Huh. More UC bailing the FC out. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Parduk Pass.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a... You've saved lives here.
The captain and all her Marines.
You lot may be Freestar, but your ground... I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabbits. War happened. Parduk Pass is a graveyard now. Lots of good soldiers, both...
Captain Myung held that pass for a week against the... When she pulled out, she blew up the...
Don't believe the propaganda, Private. You've got spirit. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of... The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they... Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on... But there's too many of them, and...
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. If we don't act, the spacers could...
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be? But we need every trained soldier to...
Mahoney said their last transmission If you could perhaps... They went dark not too long ago. Just go quickly and safely.
Such beauty in the midst of nothingness.
situation is getting out of control. Corporal Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold. But you're a regular here. Spacers dropped in some of their goons not too long ago. Anytime they approached the shelter, then you showed up, Mahoney said for us to go to grounds. There's a cave nearby, we're going to... Don't worry, I'll keep...
Tell Torres. Thank you. Thank you.
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Most likely decomposing in some Good on you both for making that mission of mercy. Our job is to protect the civvies and never... Straight to business. Good. The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttled. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. So we need to take... Ain't that the truth? But
I concur with the captain.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you... So, launch that then?
So many people.
What have we here?
Every world with living things is a treasure.
Everyone, hold!
We were destined to succeed.
These damn spaces. Too many of them. So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you.
Now, wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? You'd save me a court-martial if you just give... Might be you want your medal, though. I know exactly how you feel.
I'm not sure if I... But I will...
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count, because there's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to call. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across...
If you do, Lieutenant.
Not if I do my duty.
sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colony's collective nose.
Change your mind? To the Volii star system. Smell that? Construction. A native species of fish. I often wonder... I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses... something to do with Kazanbas's natural oils, apparently. We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There's certain authorization...
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless it's told.
Devin and Astis has run into some trouble. Word to the wise? You don't want a piece of that.
I know the free women spaces.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious... Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and...
Didn't know our marriage was such...
Oh, it jumps up the list. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers. My partner. Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. I know. It's... Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and are they?
It's the discretionary fund, Issa.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do...
I never said that.
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual Oh, just some light. Walter's actually very...
When you mix business and family...
A remarkably insecure...
That was the point.
With no leverage.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation and then some...
Bribe a few bounds.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time...
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be... And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Meet me back here. Yeah.
job any harder.
The music is amazing! Hey there!
Yes?
Excuse me.
So, what'll it be today? Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. But if you're here for something a little more... Oh, no. Drugs are for... I like to call it... Here, take a look at the menu. The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP. We do strive. Huh. You work for... Yeah, I hope. Maybe we can work something out. Well, I think we can certainly offer... Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and... Enjoy the lounge. Howdy.
Back off. Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to law.
If the system is protected, there will hopefully be valuable data.
Not interested. Got a problem? Save it for someone who gives it. Gangs can keep from killing each other.
For just a few credits, our certified technicians will click clear. Reliant Medical. It's time you were treated.
If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help. Welcome to Newell's. We're a general goods store, so... Oh my, do I? You'll have to excuse me, with all the ruckus my husband... Poor old man. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group. Because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business. Have a good day.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any... Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that. That man has that. He skips... A lot of the merchants in Neon. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of... Yeah, sure. If all... Every payment's secret... Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look... Maybe I did? Information is... Easy, friend. I guess maybe I can... Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
You can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
Can you believe Zero's charges? Show no mercy. Welcome to Calvin. The sound system's premier financial.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little...
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
All right, we're here. Now, we should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself is... Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances.
Remember, Ramsey and Trap...
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over... Now, before we head in there, he'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud, our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hand. That's why you're here. Just do it.
I'm not. If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking.
so you, Stroud.
Our public relations...
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little... So polite.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on. Now how am I supposed to...
I don't know, but your security here seems to have... Oh, really?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still...
I got people after me, okay?
That's not our problem. We came...
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the... I leave now. I can get a jump...
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering.
Fine.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over Mr. Slayton. It's my employer's property. That's... I'm listening. You'll... Not happening. That's it, we're done. Found one.
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
We'd better get off the planet quickly. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
No way!
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. Agreed.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
Don't go causing trouble.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
All day, it's ridiculous.
I'm afraid Mr. Arguments with Mr. Slayton. No. That doesn't sound like... I'm afraid we just can't... Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Welcome to Slayton Aero. I'm afraid Mr. Maybe I could squeeze you in. I'd like to help you. You think that means... I'm afraid we just... Welcome to Slayton Aero. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton... Maybe I could squeeze you in. No. He did? Oh, I think we can make it...
You have a question? You can chat with me.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. You got her out. I'm aware of the irony of me.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. Try to fight your way to the exit.
now.
Trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade towers?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly. You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that you steal what's mine. I trap you in this. Ah, another fun.
You've gone already. Nothing there now.
Can't take it. Can't do this.
I heard something.
Word is D. Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
If my ship goes wrong here in hell.
Have your fun. Live your
Wearing that mirror.
not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or not, separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war.
Was a line I told myself I'd never cross. Do you really think we did the right thing back there? There was no other way.
I can't argue with that. Well, I may not agree with every outcome. I don't often get a chance.
Chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. We are growing impatient.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. The more you understand.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. If we spin up the grav drive now... You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about?
We can wait
Get
no
us
longer.
out of here!
Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
Never heard of these Starborn. The speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well. If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
How is Neon? Are you... Wait, what happened? Who...
Take a look at the ship's sensor data.
All right, let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the...
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent. Worried...
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good?
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. We're in the dark. We need to learn any... Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligent... All we can do is be more cautious. Vladimir, has the eye...
Some glints of shine in the dark.
All right.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay?
This city is so large. yet retains a sort of rustic feel. I find it comforting.
The services tech is in the hut up at the front.
Need some work? Got anything you need to offload? Trade it. I'm sure you can find something. Okay, no problem. Asher are sometimes spotted by Mark.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the ash stuff.
You didn't hear this from me. Those ecliptic mercenaries? Faction seasons.
Take it easy.
Pleased to hear that. I'm just happy they do extra work. It's validating.
Like it all? I'll say right up front. Take a gander.
So many books to read and so little time.
The UC can't be that bad, can it? Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
I think you'll find that we carry Here's what I have in stock.
Just do your business. And move along. Then we'll be all friendly-like. You keep everything on the level, and we'll talk to Miss Lance if you want to make a purchase.
purchase anything?
Higher than normal gravity here. Take care not to overexert yourself. I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Yes. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now. I agree we should keep looking for answers. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifact. Did they make these things? Yes. Given we will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to... Whether we learn more or not, I must decide whether to report this. Before it matters what Sarah will allow, then I shall consider how to relay the information and take it. I do appreciate that I can trust you with it. You are too good to me, you know that. We should return to our search then.
My day is suddenly much improved. How about that?
I do not know. You have quite an effect on me, you know. Oh, yes. What do you think I will say? Then I shall be sure and tell you.
Takes everything I've got to keep the Low House open. Got a moment to hear about the Low House? Good to know there's still some folks who can... The Low House is a place where folks down... More importantly, I run a place. Have... Trying to. Look, I'll be honest with you. It takes credits to provide... If you can spare. Thank you. I don't know if you believe... This means a great deal to me. Every credit counts. This means a great... You want to do... If you're serious, I'm drunk. Philborn Agricultural Systems fits basically everyone in the script. But their latest intel which... Could you ask Sarah? This is a huge... If there's anything you can do, I'll have more work for you.
A good business person shouldn't let their personal attachments be... If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense... Oh, sorry.
Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what his brother Henry's. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the... Seems those two are... Well, I wish you were the one I had to... Well, you didn't come here to hear me nag. I know. It's been this whole frustrating episode. But the guards aren't going to be able to... We're committed to helping the You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange... Just...
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere. Days.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate to us.
This is Filburn Agricultural Systems property.
They check the cargo hold, and inside
If we don't get that wheat shipment soon, the emergency fund's empty. That is good. Oh, that... Aren't they outside the walls? Please, don't risk yours. I hate... Everything runs on charity. A new face may ease up. It's touch and go. Too little. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been... Raisha lands is a huge benefit. Both of those are routine. The last is a long shot, probably futile. If you could convince Duncan Lynch... You are a breath of fresh. Once you're done with that, you take care.
another day, another shift.
We should be on our guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
Hello there. So good to see you. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Eli. Now, I've got a memory for things. I make it a point to introduce myself, as the founder himself once. You're more than well. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the... I like to think that's what... We don't rely. I won't pry about what brought... However, I'd be more than happy to give... What day is it? Oh, I'll send over my usual... It truly is. There may be a... I'll talk with Amira later. Between thwarting bank... You have the city's... Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as the name might. It's mostly farmers. If you run into any problems in my town, you come to Jill.
But spacers and fleet are getting...
What brings you to the Trade Authority? Do you have business with the Trade Authority? The Trade Authority has a firm policy. We're neutral in all... The Trade Authority's image is doing... I'm done discussing it. If you ever need to deal with the Trade Authority, drop by. Aquila City is bustling. Certainly. It's more or less what you'd expect. If you're interested. The Trade Authority has a... We're neutral in... If Aquila City can't figure out how to solve its own, I'm done discussing. Got it.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us. Oh. So Amira has some help? Laredo Firearms prides. I'll send Justin over. Well, if the Rangers think the low... I'll tell Amira that... Is there anything else you want? You take care.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearms Factory.
One day we'll crack some.
And Raisha increased her donations. No word from the Trade Authority. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy. I didn't say that. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give you more than this. Those credits are from the great, and I wouldn't take... I have one more thing for you. This is part of the Intellowit harvest. I want you to see that.
It ain't safe enough to follow.
I hope that never happens again. Amira said to expect you. I genuinely... You have... Over here in Aquila, it's... on behalf of my family.
I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity. And it's hard.
with native Freestar folk.
That bank robbery sounded intense. Could've gone down.
They did not.
Can't take another hit.
Gonna take more than that!
Now!
I will not. No, I will not help you hurt people.
Hold on.
You and I have things to discuss.
Have you lost your... You cannot possibly mean that. You have murdered...
House Varun has nothing to do. My position in Constellation is also put in jeopardy after all that you have been through with me. You know it is all I have. I cannot afford to lose it, and I do not... That you would even... Not the best you can... Curse you!
I'm hit! Take much more! I cannot!
Stop it!
I will make it.
Curse you! Good one! Is that the best you can do?
I'm hit! Gonna take more than that!
Is that the best you can do?
No, I will not help you hurt people.
The mayor's all right. Always.
Hold it right there! You're under arrest! Why do I always get the...
Let's go, Bliss! I'm out!
What are you standing around for when there's fugitives on the loose?
Stars that ally luck follow you.
If you're here...
Fatal crash. Attempting to reboot.
Run away!
Restart security! Huh?
This can't be happening!
Oh, you can hide, huh?
And enjoy the stars.
Look alive!
Achieving orbit now.